All welcome on in. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama. If you see that red live box above my head, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, you are just catching the replay. So come on in, hang out, grab a drink or some food, and let's get some crafting done. I have not crafted all week long, so I'm really excited about this. Well, I take that back. We crafted the doormat, right? That's the only other thing I've crafted this week. So I want to hang out. I want to craft a little bit. We're going to make this really cute door hanger. It's 25% off. Comment the word stocking. That will get you the supply list and everything. But let me get this shared over into the broadcast channel. If you're not part of my broadcast channel, make sure that you join, because that's going to be the best way to know when I'm live, and about any fun exclusive things that are coming, which I just launched something exclusive over. I didn't launch it in my broadcast channel, but I launched it in my VIP group, and I gave y'all the link. So when y'all pop in, say hey. So we are going, I've been eyeing this door hanger for quite some time. It's been in my cart on Etsy for a while, and I finally bit the bullet today and I bought it, and we're gonna craft it, okay? So this is a 16-inch tall stocking. It's going to be a door hanger. So we're gonna paint this up. We're gonna add some patterns to it. So yeah, when y'all pop on, say hey. All right, so y'all know your girl needs her bucket. I need my trusty bucket. All right. Hello, hi Melinda, hi guys. How's everybody doing? So here's what we're gonna do, okay? So we have this piece. We need to paint and glue this down first to make sure we get it exactly how we want it, because if this is not glued correctly, none of this is gonna fit. So let's get that done, okay? So you're gonna have the top piece, the outline, and then all of these pieces are going to go on the inside. What I am going to do is I'm gonna put all of these pieces. I'm thinking here. Hi, Diane. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me look at the picture to make sure I can pull my pieces apart into the 3 colors that we're gonna paint them. Instead of having to go back and do it again a little bit later. All right, so we're gonna put all the pieces that I'm gonna pull now are going to be the red pieces. So red, 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 and red. Okay, those are the red pieces. Someone remember. Y'all have to remember. I'm just joking, I'll figure it out. So then we're gonna pull the white pieces. So vanilla, 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 vanilla. Then all of these pieces are going to be green. Okay, now we don't have to do that again later. So let me find my live. Hi Janice, hi Terry, hi guys. When you're popping in, say hey. Hi Lynn, hi Kimmy. Hello everybody, hi Lisa. All right, so we don't need to paint the background of this, y'all, because everything's gonna cover it. So you really just need to paint the pieces that are gonna be on top, right? So I'm gonna put this guy to the side, and I'm going to grab my baby wipes that are right here. We're gonna wipe this down, and then we're just going to get started. Yay, Lynn. Yes, did y'all see the gingerbread bundle? So I gave a sneak peek to that last night. And I have 14, and I wanna say 7 of them were claimed. So if you want to see it, I'll show y'all here in a little bit. But once they're sold out, I don't know if I'm going to restock them or not. So they're posted in the VIP group in the featured section. Go check out the group. Lots of y'all have already snagged them. I think I'm halfway sold through them. So hi, Janice. Okay, so we're going to paint. I'm going to do the outline in black. Work with me here. We're going to do the outline in black, and then we're going to do this top piece in vanilla. Oh, that's a great idea, Linda. Duh. That's a fabulous idea. Thanks, Tammy. And it's 25% off. I have a vision for this. I'm really hoping it's going to turn out. We are going to use some transfers tonight to kind of add to it, but you could totally leave off the transfers and just do the solid pieces, the colored pieces, and that'd be totally fine too. Yay, you got one. I saw your comment and I did send you your invoice. All right, so we're gonna get this on here, get this dry, so that way we can go ahead and glue this and have it set up. Because when I was taking it off the or when I was putting it back together for my pictures, I noticed that the outline would move. So obviously we need to glue this down first to give us like our barrier, and then all the other pieces should fit in there. So that's painted. Holy smokes. Y'all know black gets everywhere. Yes, comment the word stocking. That'll get you the supply list. Whoops. Oopsies. I probably just need to get rid of that. I need to clean up in here so bad. I keep saying that. I really do, because I really would like to sit in here and paint and craft with y'all. But it's not as bad as it's been before, but it's still not great. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Marie. How are y'all? All right. I'll wait a little while to show y'all the bundle. Let me wipe up my hands. And I will give y'all a number to claim at the end. I have this that I'm doing tonight, and I have, oh, that's the color I was looking for. Oh no, that's not the color I was looking for. I have what I'm working on tonight, and then one more cutout, which I don't know if I grabbed. Y'all, it's been a day. All right, let's pull this out. We're gonna, and I forgot to grab my other vanilla. Oh my gosh, Alex, get it together. Okay, I might have to run back and go grab another vanilla here in a little bit. So I apologize, y'all. It's, like I keep saying, it's been a day. It's been a week. It's been a week of not a lot of sleep. So I apologize. I took last night off kind of, and I'm still just like, I don't know, scatterbrained more so than usual. Now this would be easier if I had a paintbrush. Usually with the larger areas, it's easier to paint with your paintbrush than the makeup sponge. Okay, so I'm gonna spray a little bit of water. I'm gonna thin this out and just kind of help me spread some of that paste that's already sitting on top of the wood to the areas that it's not. Now you could do all of this with acrylic paint. Maureen, I have not even thought about what's for dinner yet. I ate kind of a late lunch, so I thought I ate leftover tacos, which that might be my meal again tonight. I don't know. But what are y'all having for dinner? What are y'all doing? All right, let's dry. I know, Miss Billy. I'm so tired, though. That is true. The problem is I took a night off. I should have just kept going, right? This is what I wanted to do yesterday, but I didn't have time to cut it. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Miss Sue. Thank you, Janice. Hi, Karen. Just catching up on y'all's comments. We had Frito pie. Ooh, that's yummy. Oh, look. Right here on my table to the side. Ooh, Olive Garden. I was about to say I haven't had Olive Garden in a while, but that's not true. I just went a couple weekends ago. Okay, let's try this again. This time with the paintbrush. Oh yeah, so much easier. I'm gonna spray a little bit more water. I am gonna have to go get my spray bottle from the other room because we're gonna use some transfers tonight and we need to clean them afterwards. So, and I might have to go get another vanilla. Yes, Jennifer. Yes, ma'am. I'm also like, I'm trying to send them out as I can. But starting in August, I switched it to where it'll be sent with an order because y'all, shipping is expensive. And y'all are keeping a girl busy, which is kind of why I haven't done a giveaway in quite a while. Because I just don't have time to cut really anything extra. That is still not covering well. I'm adding too much water. I'm adding way too much water. Sausage and biscuits again. Hi, Darlene. I know, Maureen, but there's like a sense of guilt when I take a night off. We were just talking about that, Miss Kimmy. Ooh, yum, Karen. Yeah, Thomas and I were just talking about that. Creamy Parmesan Polish sausage and noodles. Yum. Okay, I don't think that's too bad. What do we think? I'm kind of like, I won the first time I watched, but never recorded, so I was wondering. Jennifer, did you fill out a form? Did you send me a message saying, hey, I won? Because the only way to get a giveaway is to actually fill out the form, or to like send me the message so I can send you the form. But if I don't have your information, there's really no way for me to send you a giveaway. Okay, so then if it's on the form, then it'll get sent eventually. Giveaways aren't sent out immediately. They're sent out as I have time to fulfill them, or if you place an order. If you place an order, I'll send it with that, or just whenever I get a chance, I'll send it. But as long as you filled out the form, I have it. And when I get a, if I have like an overstock of something, then I'll send it out as I get a chance. Yum, Darlene. I had that for lunch the other day. All right. So let's get this back out. Perfect, Jennifer. I get it. I need to change and put that information on the form. So you're totally fine. Beef barbecue with potatoes, salmon patties, macaroni and cheese. Ooh, okay. So this needs to fit right on here, and y'all, it needs to fit exactly, because if you don't glue it how it should be, like right on the edge, then your pieces aren't gonna fit in there. Which is why I want to start with this, because if this doesn't work, then there's no point going through with the rest of the craft, right? So we're going out on a limb here. We're trying something new. I am going to wipe down the insides, trying to get all that extra paint off the edge. Now, what I notoriously do is sometimes with this stuff is I kind of stretch or push the frames, which when you do that, and I'm saying this out loud to remind myself, when you do that, you adjust the way that the frame is going to sit, and so your pieces could not fit in there, or they could, right? So obviously if you pull it out a little bit, it'll sit, but if you push the pieces in like this, it's not going to sit in there. All your other pieces. You'll see what I mean here in a second. Okay, I'm going to cut off the tip of this. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try not to put way too much glue. Sometimes it's hard. Okay. It is. This is a 16-inch, but it comes as small as 10 all the way up to 18. I was just going to offer it in the 16-inch, but I thought, you know what? Some people don't like the giant door hangers. So I offered it as small as 10 inches. And it's 25% off tonight. So, okay. I'm just making sure the sides are flush and I'm not pushing them in, because y'all, if I push them in, all the other pieces are not going to fit. Okay, I'd rather my edge hang off just a little bit than for it to be pushed in just a little bit. Okay, then here's the top of our stocking. You know what? I said that we weren't going to do that. That's the reason why I moved all the pieces. Should we check to make sure it fits? I feel like we should. Because like I said, if we go through and paint everything and it doesn't fit, it kind of negates all the work. So we're going to check it anyways. So I did what I said I wasn't going to do. So let me look at the picture. Hi, Ruthie. And let's kind of figure this out. I apologize, y'all. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I just want to make sure it all fits, right? That would be helpful because that's not the same color. Okay, then we need our white pieces. So we're going to check. So far, so good. Then green. Okay. Yay. Then we have green down here. There we go. Then the foot of the stocking. It's working, y'all. It's working. We're still checking it. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. Okay, so we're checking this because if your outline is not glued properly, your pieces in here aren't going to fit. Now, it's not difficult to glue it. You just want to make sure that it's just lined up as best you can get it. And I'm just checking to make sure we're lined up like we should be. Okay. Here. Yep. No. Here. No. I just had that piece. Y'all. How the heck am I lose? How did I lose a piece? Oh, I didn't. It's right here. Okay. Yay, it fits. Okay, so now we know we can keep crafting it. I was afraid that I would push. So here's the thing. I don't know if I explained this correctly. With this outline, you have to glue it right on the edge or a little bit off the edge. So you kind of have to stretch it a little bit if you want a little bit of room. Now, if you stretch it a little bit, just know that there's going to be some gaps in between your quilt pieces, right? But I got mine lined up just as I wanted it. So it worked. Hit the heart button for me, y'all, because I'm so excited. I was so worried. I was so worried that I was going to glue this, go through all the effort of painting everything, and then it not all fit. Because let's be real here. We know that that would happen, right? We'd sit on here for an hour, we paint everything, and we mess it up somehow. White, green, red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. These are all my white pieces. So we're going to do our white first, or our vanilla first. And these are all the green. Okay. Now we're going to use 3 transfers tonight. We're going to pull this one out. We're going to use the stripes on this one. We're going to use the floral dot pattern, which we have loved so much. And then we're going to use this foursome. Okay. I am missing the last one probably because I wore it out. We're going to use this little houndstooth pattern. So those are the patterns we're going to use. You can use whatever patterns you have in your collection, or you don't have to use patterns at all. Yes, I had to check. Lisa gets me. Thank you, Diane. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Sharon Lagrone. I'm looking to see other comments. Okay. Hi, Donna Deek. How are you feeling? All right, let's paint these in, I was going to say nominee, not nominee, vanilla. I'm just going to go through. I'm going to wipe them down. Oh my gosh, y'all. You have no idea how relieved I am. It really isn't difficult. It's just that I'm the problem, right? It's me. I get on here and I start talking and not paying attention and trying to be, you know, precise, and then I push the sides in and they don't fit. It would have made a great laugh though. We would have laughed about it for sure. Okay, so here's another quick question. While I have y'all, we're gonna do white pieces, cherry pieces, but I didn't have pesto. So in the cart link, I put pesto. I thought pesto would be really pretty with this, but my pesto's dried out and I don't have a backup. So we're gonna use some acrylic paint. I'm not quite sure which color to use. So we have Hauser Light Green, High Holly, and they're all very similar. Avocado Toast or Lush Green. Which one do y'all think we should use with cherry? I'm kind of leaning towards Avocado Toast. That's the one I'm leaning towards. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. Lisa, there's my British accent again. Absolutely, Linda. That's a great. I didn't even think about that. Yes, you could absolutely decoupage these pieces even. Instead of painting, you could absolutely decoupage them instead of painting them or using transfers, for sure. Napkins, tissue paper, I mean, any printable paper, whatever floats your boat, you know? All right, now that we're using a brush, we might be able to get away with one coat with these. Avocado Toast, Lush Green, Lush. All right. I'm doing good, Miss Marlene. I'm a little tired today. I'm not gonna lie, I sat down for a minute and I took like a 30-minute nap, not intentionally. I was sitting there scrolling, looking at those posts and all of that, and I found myself asleep. Until Thomas called me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm working." I've not done that in a while. So I finally got my big box order. So those of you who have orders waiting, those came in like about 4 o'clock this afternoon. So after my live, I will get those boxed up and the rest shipped. And now I'm working on cutting the turkeys with the pumpkins. Those are almost all cut. And then next I'm working on your 6x6 monthly inserts. So, yay. Avocado. Oh, I feel like we're stuck between avocado and Lush Green. We might have to do like a little tester piece to see what we think. Because sometimes when you paint it on here, it can come out a little bit darker than normal. Or like, no, not normal, but just a little bit darker than maybe what's showing in the bottle. I did need it. I think last night I was up till 1:30 too working. So. All right, I just thinned this one out with a little bit of water, and I would put way too much yet again, but that's okay. I'm just blessed with y'all being so patient and understanding and kind. Everybody's been so wonderful. We're getting more final on the laser. We picked out one today. So we know what laser we're getting. Yay, right? We know what laser we're getting, and so we're working on, yay, Lynn. We're working on setting up the guy to move it. I wanted to confirm that he can move it into the house before I purchase. And then once he confirms, we're purchasing. So, relief is on the way. What is it? Help is on the way from Mrs. Doubtfire. Is that the movie? So the new machine is going to be like Mrs. Doubtfire. She's going to be, if you know the movie, you know what I'm talking about. I think it's that movie. We're so close. So I'm really excited because once we get the second one, we're going to be able to get stuff out so much faster and do more fun stuff with y'all. Offer different things, like the different type bundles like I have tonight. Ooh, I need to show y'all. Do y'all want to see the bundle? Do y'all want to see the exclusive bundle that I put together for y'all this month? It has a little tiered tray set in it, and I'm really excited about it. It is very exciting. It's a really big purchase. It's a large purchase. What a great. Thanks, Kimmy. It's a really big purchase, but it's needed. I don't want to do this. I don't want to make the purchase, but I have to. You know, like, I feel like how do I explain this? Like, I've done really well, like, managing my money and all of that, and fixing, you know, past mistakes, being young and dumb with money. And so getting this machine is a little scary because, you know, it's expensive. But it needs to be done. You know, if I want to continue to grow, I've got to do it. So, hi Lee. It's very, very exciting. Okay, let me show y'all. Let me do one more coat of these really quickly, and then, actually no, I think it's going to be okay, because we're going to just chalk right on top of them. We're going to chalk the stripe pattern on there, so I think it's going to be fine. Let me show you the bundle. Okay, this is in the VIP group. So, here it is. So this is the bundle. This is the exclusive bundle. Oh my gosh, y'all. I dropped all my stuff. Not surprising. Okay, so this is in the VIP group. It's $40, which includes shipping, okay? So I'm just going to quickly show y'all. I'm not going to open up everything. So you're going to get, oh, I probably will open up everything. But you're going to get 12-inch strips. There's 6 different styles of ribbon. And I will tell you, one of them will have like an extra different kind of ribbon, because your girl was really tired last night when I was cutting these, and I cut one whole roll of these at 13 inches and not the 12 inches. So one bundle will have like a fun random gingerbread ribbon. So you're going to get 6 different 1-inch wide ribbons cut at 12-inch strips. I thought messy bows would be fun with that. Okay. You're going to get, I think, 8 like little flat back gingerbread. So there's like one like gingerbread trees, a gingerbread girl. But there's like 8 different ones that you could add to different things. You're going to get, I think this is my favorite thing of the whole tier tray bundle. You're going to get like a little beaded garland bundle. So you're going to get 28 beads. Okay. And then you're going to get this little gingerbread jar. So what I thought you could do is paint this up, right? And then add like a long piece of twine and thread your beads through it and have it sit with the tiered tray. You're going to get 2 pieces of gingerbread tissue paper, and then you're going to get this gingerbread tiered tray. So I'm just going to roughly show y'all. So you have a little cutting board that says baked with love, and then this guy back here is a little rolling pin that says gingerbread. You're going to get a boy and a girl standing gingerbread, 2 gingerbread men or girls, a gingerbread house, and then you're going to get this little baking sheet that says fresh baked gingerbread with 4 little gingies on it. So you're going to get a full tier tray set, and then you're also going to get 2 pieces of tissue paper, 6 different ribbons, 8 flat back gingerbread things, and then like a little beaded garland bundle with a cutout. So that's only available in my VIP group. I have 14 available. Last I checked, half of them were gone. So if you want one, go over to the VIP group. It's in the featured section, $40 shipped. Go grab one. I had fun putting that one together. And I already picked out all this stuff for next month. For next month, I'm so excited. And it goes with the club transfer. Oh my gosh. It does go with the club transfer next month too. So, that's what we have for you. All right, we're going to do our green next. Okay. We're going to wipe all of these down. So, what do y'all think? Do y'all like the exclusive bundles? I might be able to offer more of those if y'all enjoy them. But the price includes shipping. I mean, the tier tray alone, is $25. And then all the other little pieces that you get with it. I think it's a great deal. That way you're not having to go purchase everything individually. I think it's fun, Miss Lee. And it might not be everybody's style, and that's okay. But I am going to try to change them up from month to month. Maybe that's something new that I start offering every month. Doesn't necessarily have to go with the club, but it could be like a full-on little kit. I don't know. I know, Miss Robbie. Yes, Billy. It's about that much. You are correct. All right, go over to the VIP group, Miss Kimmy. It's posted in there. Let me look real quick. Let's see how many have been claimed so far. I think about half were gone before I started my live. Oh, there's still some. Let's see. Oh yeah, we still got plenty. So, absolutely, that'd be a great project to do with like grandkids or anything like that, or you know, little kids, anything. I cannot talk today. We're gonna go avocado toast. Exactly. I know, Miss Lisa. I feel you, girl. I understand. But maybe I also, like, I know that's probably a bigger bundle, but maybe I also offer like a little mini bundle in the future. Now you got my wheels turning. Now my wheels are turning. So, yay. I'm excited for those. And those will ship immediately. Everything is cut for them already, so all I have to do is just kind of bag everything, make it look nice, and put it in a box and ship it. So those will ship within 24 hours of your invoice being paid. All right, so we went with avocado toast. I like it. I know we said we were going to swatch it, but we didn't do that. So we're going to do another coat though. But yeah, Robbie, that's something that Thomas and I were talking about is, and then my mom and my parents, we've all talked about it, that I'm probably going to have to end up getting like some sort of space if I continue to grow. Because in this house that I'm currently in, after this machine, I have nowhere else to grow, you know? So, hopefully we don't need a third one. I mean, that'd be a great problem to have, but hopefully we don't need a third one relatively soon. You know what I mean? All right, so this is avocado toast. I was going to use pesto. I was going to try to use all chalk colors, but I was out of pesto. So we had to make a little change. We had to pivot. I need like a little holster for my heat gun because for some reason it always wants to fall. Why, I don't know. Okay, I know this is not the fun part, is sitting here watching somebody paint. I thought about painting everything ahead of time, but then I didn't want people to be like, well, I missed the painting. Because people like to watch painting. I don't know. All right. We're going to wipe this off. There's that. We're going to do the other pieces, and then we're going to be done with all the painting, well, for the most part. And then we will start chalking. We will have a couple more pieces to paint at the end if we want to add them. Well, definitely Oh, thank you, Robbie. I appreciate it. It's been a little nuts the last few months. But I'm very blessed. I feel very lucky. Even when I'm stressed, I tell myself, this is what I wanted. This is what I've worked hard for 5 years. So love it. So I do have a nightly claim for tonight if you want one. And y'all, I'm going to be live tomorrow morning. I've got the cutest little angel project. I'm real excited about it. I have the cutest little angel project for tomorrow morning. So I'll be live at like 9:45 tomorrow morning. And then we'll have Thrifty Thursday. So as of now. There are some things going on behind the scenes for me that may, Thrifty Thursday might have to be moved. But as of now, it's still at the same time. So, me too, Miss Billy, and y'all, there's like this whole set that this person came out with is adorable, and I want all of it. I want to paint it all. And I'm organizing a paint cart. I'm not allowed to buy any more paint. Well, girl, you just won 12 more bottles, remember? If y'all didn't see, Maria won 12 bottles of paint over on our Whatnot sale this past Friday night. She was the big winner of the night. I mean, lots of y'all won different items, so we had lots of giveaways. Which our next Whatnot sale is going to be on a Saturday this time. I think November 1st. So, we're going to do it a little differently. We're learning as we go with the Whatnot. All right. Last piece to paint. And then we get to do the fun part, is all the chalking. All right. Only thing we have left to paint is if we want to do the word peace on it and the snowflake. But we'll do that towards the end. I hope so. I hope they're gonna look good. It's very like barn quilty, vintagey. Okay, let's get this dry. So here's what I'm thinking. On the red, I was gonna do the floral dot pattern. Okay, I think. Then on the white, we were going to do the stripes. Hi, babe. Then on the green, we were going to do the houndstooth. Or I was thinking, actually, I think I'm going to do the houndstooth on the red and the floral dot pattern on the green. Thoughts? Anybody else have any suggestions? We're going to get all of this waxed. And then we're going to start chalking on it. Because you want everything to be nice and dry. Okay. So I'm going to pull out my wax. So we painted everything. Now we're going to wax it because you want to put a protective layer on top of your paint. Because if you go chalk on it, you're going to put a sticker on it. And sometimes that sticker, the adhesiveness of the transfer, can pull up the paint. BDL! Hi, Lisa! Did you make it home? I'm assuming you did if you're on here. All right. A little bit of wax goes a long way. You can over wax. And you'll know you over wax when your chalk looks patchy. That means it didn't want to stick to it. So we're just adding perfect. We're just going to add all of the pieces, add all the wax to it. I'm going to have to go grab my water bottle because I am going to have to clean the transfers. Okay. All right, let me go grab my water bottle. It's over here somewhere. Maybe. No. It is not over there, so. Oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all know where it was? Right here, to my left. To my left. Alrighty. So, I'm thinking we chalk this in red. No. This is going to be red. Red stripes, right? I added too much wax and I try to use the heat tool to wipe it. Oh yeah, that absolutely works. If you think you added too much, you can definitely use the heat tool to heat it back up, and then just take your paper towel or your wax applicator and just kind of buff it out. Absolutely. I'm thinking here, y'all. So, red stripes on these. We're gonna do white houndstooth. Do we do red dots? No. No. Hold on, y'all. My brain is working. Red stripes. White. We're just going to do both of these in the vanilla. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Okay? So I'm going to do this in, I think I want this in houndstooth. I'm changing my mind here. Okay, so all of this is in the chalk link, or in, yeah, when you comment the word stocking, all of the transfers I'm using are in the link. And you can grab them over there. Sorry, y'all, I'm thinking here. The reason why I'm going to do the red and the green, chalk the design in white, is because I don't have a green that matches this exactly. So we're going to kind of just make it a little bit different. I want this straight. I want this straight. There you go. Ooh, we could do that at the top. I like that idea. So it comes with the word piece, but I'm not liking the idea of putting the word piece. So I also thought we might just keep it blank and distress it a little bit if it looks like it's too much. You know, with all the other patterns, it might just be too busy for the word piece. Yeah, Maureen. It's on the chalk website. Absolutely. If you comment the word stocking and go to the second link, okay, it's going to open up a cart that has everything I'm using. Remove everything else and just get your wax and your wax applicator. And then you can check out. You don't have to grab everything that's in that cart. Because sometimes I'll use, like, the floral dot pattern I've used a ton. I love that pattern. And some people already have it and they don't want it, or that's not their style, so they just remove it and add other things. Well, that was the thing I like that. Oh, well, that's the thing. Oh, that's a good point. Darn it. You're so smart. My brain wasn't working, Ms. Lisa. It's okay. It'll be fine. Ooh, I like. Okay, so there are those pieces. I'm going to move them up here and out of the way. We're going to clean this, and then we're going to do the other one. Okay, so spray with regular water. I'm going to use a board eraser. Our board erasers are out of stock right now. But you can just use like a Clorox wipe to clean it, or like a soft sponge. I do recommend to clean them as you go. It makes it a little bit easier than waiting till the end when that paste dries in there. Because if the paste dries in there, it's a little bit more difficult to get off. It's doable. You just got to put a little bit more elbow into it. Okay, we're going to scrub the back, get all that cleaned off. Now I'm not going to use my baby wipe on there, but I am going to use one of my fuzz cloths. I'm going to use the gross one. So if you don't like my gross fuzz cloth, look away. For some reason, this triggers people. So I don't know why, but it's just dried paste on there. It's not anything bad. All right, same thing here. Hi, Julie. Let's get out our, and I'm not fuzzing these because I've used both of these transfers quite a bit, so they don't need to be fuzzed. Okay, and we're going to kind of just do this all crazily. Doreen, I've done both, okay? This is bottled water in here, but I've also put just regular water to clean my transfers and to put in the paste. That's fine. I do recommend, if you're going to use it to put water in your paste, to use distilled. Oh, Boonies is upset about something back there. All right, here we go. We're going to go in with the vanilla. And Lord, I'm hoping that these aren't too busy of patterns. But Miss Linda D came up with a great idea. You could just decoupage all these pieces if you wanted to. Okay. Pick all that up. All that extra. Put it back into the jar. Hi, Lorna. Okay, clean that off. Peel this up. Y'all, there's just something about the floral dot pattern that I just am obsessed with. I love this pattern. I use it quite a bit. Oop. Okay. There are those. Absolutely. If I did this project, I'd use paper, napkins, and... Ooh, I like the idea of the faux fur at the top. I love all of those ideas. Y'all come up with some awesome things. Like, I'm so impressed. I love seeing all y'all's pictures in the VIP group. So if you're ever looking for inspiration and you're new here, go join the VIP group, because I have a fabulous group of ladies who are always posting their creations to share. I love seeing all of it. Yeah, this pattern, I love it. Love, love, love. Okay, we're gonna clean the back. Look away. Look away, ladies. It's coming back out. All right, it's put away. Yes, Maureen. I know I've never done it personally. I know some people have used acrylic paint. I think Miss Lynn, who I don't know if she's here tonight. I think she was. She has used acrylic paint. I just am a little hesitant because I think it's going to be really difficult. So if you let it dry in your silk screen, it's going to be really difficult to get out. Ooh, yes, that's a good idea. I like. Okay, so far we have used, oh my gosh, what's happening? The houndstooth pattern, the floral dot pattern. Now we're going to go back in and use this one. This is a little bit thicker of stripes than I want. So I think I'm going to go back to the one that we used earlier this week. I'm switching it up on y'all. I think we're going to use this. No. That's going to take us entirely way too long. Because I don't want to have to clean it 45 million times. There she is. Exactly. All right, I'm going to fuzz. We're just going to use this big one. Lynn, you've done stencils with the acrylic paint before, right? Just me being me, y'all. I think I'm still gonna have to do it like that because I want it at an angle. I don't want them to be straight, right? We want our stripes to be at an angle. At a cute little angle. So I'm going to see what we can fit in here. Now I'm not going to do this one. This is the center of the stocking. I'm not going to do that one. So I am going to leave that out. Okay, we're going to do this one, and this one. There we go. That's all I have, but I washed it right away in the kitchen sink and sprayer and didn't stain too much. And there you go. The plaid one, is that, or are you talking about the plaid one or the Stars and Stripes one, Maria? Which one are you referring to? All right. We're going to get out our cherry and do our last section. And then it's going to be putting it together. Oh, the angle. Yeah. So this one. Ooh, we could use that one instead. Hold, please. Let me see if I can find mine. That's not it. You know, I have everything so well organized in here. It's like crazy that I can't find anything. That's sarcasm. Let's see. Oh, angled stripes, where are you? I got stuck there. Oh, here we go. They're a little too wide. So I had to share. I got to paint my first piece of wood, and my 6- and 4-year-old wanted to paint, and I said, no, that's Mom's project. Do you have any product? Absolutely. I actually have like little kids punch out kits, Leah, that I have in live sales from time to time. But I mean, I can get you some. But they're perfectly on the wood, and they can color on the sheet of wood, like before you punch them out. They can color with crayons, markers, all of that, even paint if you want them to. And then I'm gonna go with this. And then you punch it out and glue it together for them. But yeah, I have some of that. I sure do, my friend. All right. I like the angled stripes, but I wish the lines were a little bit closer together. You could do the plaid pattern like I've shown y'all before. But I just want some candy cane stripes. All right, I'm gonna go through, pick up all this extra paste that's sitting on top. Leah, no ma'am, that's your project. You don't need to feel bad. No. Cheryl, I have a snowflake. I got one, girl. Ooh, y'all, look at that. Don't you dare feel bad, Miss Leah. That's something you do for yourself. We can get you some kids' kits, though. I promise. Look at that. I think this is going to look so good, y'all. I don't know what's going on outside. Boone and Tucker are getting into it or something. Playing. Or Boone's just yelling at someone outside. But I'm excited. Wiped off, y'all. Red cherry gets everywhere. So, Boone is barking at something out there. Holy smokes, he is not happy. Can y'all hear him? I know y'all can hear him barking. Can y'all hear him running up onto the deck and then running off? He's lost his mind out there. All right. There we go. That looks good. Where did it go? The gross fuzz cloth is coming out. Close your eyes, ladies. Oh, yay, Leah. That makes me so happy. Yeah, I like to come on here and just hang out. I don't take, like, I've always said that I don't take myself seriously. I laugh at myself. I mean, hence why, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, Leah. Hence is why I started with the outline of the stocking, because my luck is we would have done all this work and then I glued the outline wrong and then none of it would fit. So, and we would just laugh about it. We would all just laugh at me and it'd be fun. Okay, let's pull out all of our pieces. Holy smokes, I love all of this. Ooh, I cannot wait to see it in the stocking. But yes, we do have a snowflake, so it's going to come with the word peace and the word snow, and not the word snowflake, and a snowflake. I think we're going to paint that in nominee, but I want to put it all together and then we'll decide on the last part. Okay? So I just need to really make sure that the last part that I did is dry. And then we're going to start gluing it in. I'm so excited. All right, we're going to move that to the side. We're going to pull out our stocking, okay? If you're like, girl, what outline are you talking about? This, okay? So the thing with this, like I was showing y'all earlier, is it kind of has to be on pretty dead on, but it's easy to get. It really is easy to do. Oh, I know y'all laugh with me. I don't, like I said, I laugh at myself about that mistake, and we would have just laughed. And then we would have figured out another craft. But I was going to be really sad if it didn't work out because I was really excited about this project. Like, I've been telling Thomas about this project for a couple of days. That's how excited I am. Yay, Billy! Okay, so we need to glue this on top first, okay? So we're going to use our stick fast glue. Now, this is a door hanger. This is a 16-inch stocking. I have it all the way from 10 inches to 18 inches, and it's 25% off. So hang out till the end. I will give you a number to comment, or if you're like, girl, I already know I want it, you can just comment number 100 and tell me the size that you want, and I will send you an invoice. Because then I got another nightly claim for us. Okay. So here we go. So I'm going to start with this one. Okay. And I'm just going to work in sections. Also could put like the, oh, absolutely, Jennifer. Yes. You could totally put the last name, or you could put welcome. For sure. Or you could put like a different transfer on there. I also was thinking like the modern plaid, this one up top might look good, but I don't know if it's going to be too busy for it. You know what I mean? Okay. Then we're going to go here. Not that one. This one. Okay. Oh, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to put this together. Okay. Then this one is going to go in this corner. Boone says hello. There's Tucker. I need to make one of these for my little 94-year-old lady. Oh, how fun. She would probably love this. Boom. Enough. Okay, so I gotta see. I might have to let him in because Boone sounds like he's having a flipping heart attack out there. It is like a puzzle. So this one has two that look exactly the same. Are they the same length? Yeah. Ish. So there's two that look exactly the same. This one that I put down, I could tell that it wasn't like snug in there. Whereas when I put this one down, it is flush against everything else. Now, another thing that I forgot to do is, like, if you get chalk paste or paint on the sides, make sure that you sand those down, because that's also going to affect how it all fits together. So if you've got chalk paste on the side, put it, make sure you sand it down. I don't know what I was going with that. Scored so you know. No, but I could make that happen, Janice. I didn't even think about that when I originally cut it, but I could do that. Yeah, that'd be easy to do. Hi, Donna. That would make it a lot easier. Okay, so we're gonna put something on this here in a second. Okay, then the long piece is gonna go here. And that has paste on the side. So that's what I was talking about. This piece fit before, right? And then I chalked it and I got chalk paste on the side of it. So I need to sand it down. You'll see all that paste and all that paint. That's going to create like little ridges to where it's not going to fit flush. So you do want to make sure that you sand that off. There we go, and it fits. Okay, so we're gonna glue. There we go. Then we're gonna have this piece here. I almost feel like it needs more green. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is so cute. I definitely think chalking like one of the patterns in green would have helped tremendously with this. Okay, that fits. Good evening, Nara. How are you? What? Oh. Is the stocking, oh. No, I can do that though. That's not a problem, Janice. That's a really easy, simple fix that I didn't even consider. But that would make it so much easier for y'all if you get this project. You know what I mean? All right. So this one is going to go here. Okay, and then we're going to do this one. Okay, there we go. Then this one. See, y'all, if I can do this, you can do it. Push down. And the next one is this one. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay. Then that one. And you could do this in any color scheme. Like if your colors are, you know, like black and silver and gold, that would work perfectly. Blues, pinks, whatever your theme is, you could totally switch this up and make it fit your theme for the year. Okay, last little piece. And this one does have paste on the side, so I am going to sand that down. And bam, there it is. Oh no, Nara, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna hold this down just a little bit. Okay. What do we think? Now this might be too busy for you. So what you could do is just paint them solid and leave them solid. You could keep some of them solid and add a pattern to it. You could change it to however you see fit. Oh my gosh, I love that. Ah! Yay, y'all. Okay, so then there's a snowflake that goes right in the middle. What color should we paint that? Now I do kind of wish I would have made the outline in vanilla, but it's okay. I was gonna do nominee. We also have the word peace, but I kind of thought just adding a big old bow and some greenery might be what it needs. What do y'all think? Let me see what greenery I have. Ooh, no, I have this one too. Okay, we've got options for greenery. Green, a green snowflake. We could do green. Trying to catch up with all your past lives. You're amazing. So is Tom. Oh, thank you, Nara. Do we do the word peace? Or do we add like a big old bow? Thank you, Sharon. Okay, we'll do green. I'm not opposed to that. That'll kind of bring in more green, right? So we're going to use avocado toast to do that. Hi, Anita. Now the only thing with the bow is I only got like red burlap and stuff over here. So, well, if we don't like the green, we can switch it to nominee for sure. Let's dry it. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. It will come with the word peace, but you don't have to use it, obviously. I don't think we're going to. I think I like it. Yes, Leah, but they will ship separately. Does that make sense? Because the gingerbread stuff is already ready to go and it's going to ship. You can order together, but it just will ship separately. Just so you know. All right, let's dry. Let's see what we think about the green snowflake. I'm making sure that there's no paint on the back. Oh yeah, it needed the green. Y'all were right. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this. Okay, so I got my hot glue gun on. We're not gonna do the word peace. I don't like that. We're gonna glue this down. Okay. You're welcome, Leah. Yeah, because the gingerbread bundle, the price already includes the cost of shipping. So you would have to like also pay shipping for the stocking since it's going to ship separately. Yeah, bow instead of peace. So I have a couple of greeneries. We could do obviously the bow here, right? We could do that. I think that's too big. I've got this flocked greenery. Oh my God, this is gonna make a giant mess. Okay, let's just go ahead and start our bow. Not that one. Get out of here. Go. Oh my gosh, it was a moth, y'all. Okay, there's that one. I'm not going to add the word piece to it. It will come, if you order the cutout, it will come with the word piece. But I'm going to leave the piece off. All right. I'm trying to see if if that would be too much pattern. What do y'all think? Let me get this a little bit more. Okay, so here's our stocking. Y'all, that looks so good. Okay, here is just a burlap bow. I think I'm gonna do these pieces here. I might have to add a couple more. I have more of these. Okay, and do we like the burlap bow? I think it just needs a simple bow. I feel like if I add a pattern, it's just gonna be too much. But I really like this ribbon right here. Oh my gosh, Boom. Dude, give it up. But I also really like, Boom, enough. Shows how much he listens. Or y'all like the striped ribbon. I'm not going to use the flocked. I don't know. What do y'all think? Or we could do like a double stacked bow. This is where I struggle, is the ribbon choices. All right, you know what I'm going to do? We are going to cut and make 2 bows. My ribbon today for ornaments. Next year's goal. You got it, Maria. Just keep practicing, girl. I like the stripes too. So let's see. Uno. I feel like the double bow was just going to be too, it's going to be like too big. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I just got to experiment here. Although that is really cute. I don't know. What do we do? Okay. Yay, Melinda! I cannot wait to see how you paint yours. Y'all, Melinda's a fabulous painter. What do we think about the double bow? Double bow or burlap? I mean, I'm not really doing it justice and showing y'all because my big old hand is in the way. But I think I kind of like the double bow. I mean, I know it's mine, but too busy. Okay, let me go grab, I don't have twine in here. Let me go grab some twine really quickly. I need to order that. Oh, twine. Double too big. I like a big old bow. We're gonna go double bow. Okay, so I I know there was like people who were not fans of the double bow. We're going double bow. I like it. Don't even say it. Don't you dare even say it. Y'all know what he's about to say, don't y'all? You're getting them reindeer ribbon on back, then burlap on top. I think I like the reindeer ribbon, but I think it's gonna be too much. Big stocking needs a big bow, exactly. Okay. Double, double. Oh gosh. Babe. Y'all don't encourage him. You know, I'll just use his wood grain on it, and then he won't get to use it anymore. It won't be brand new. All right. We're going to cinch the best we can. Y'all are enablers of Thomas's wood grain obsession. Y'all encourage the suggestion of wood grain at every chance he gets. At every chance he gets. Y'all love it. All right. And we're going to fluff. You hit it. I'll find it. Probably not. Probably not. Who am I kidding? No, he hid my transfer from me. All right. We got little baby tails on this one. Okay. Cut this down. Okay, same here. I like to think I'm gonna find it, but there's no way. That, y'all, he's not being nice. Thomas is being a little sassy tonight. He being real sassy. Alrighty. This is where I get frustrated with bows. It's all like that's still too long. That doesn't match. It's all the fluffing. Like, I just want to like snap my fingers and it'd be done. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, let's hot glue. What? What did I say? The transfer's being sassy? No, you. Thank you, Tammy. Okay. We're gonna hot glue. Okay. I'm gonna put a little right here. And then hold it down and do not mess with it, Alex. Oh, he sure does, Miss Janice. It took him a long while to start coming around, and now he's like, when are we going live? When are you gonna go live? I need to say hi to my ladies. Oh, a bell would have been so cute. Darn it. Maybe we can glue it on. A bell would have been adorable. That's a great idea. Oh gosh, I need to move it. I don't like the placement of it. I messed it up. Here we go. There we go. That's where I want it. Okay. I'm going to cover it with something. I also don't mind for me personally, I don't mind the twine in the middle of a bow. That does not bother me. but I think I have like a little rusty bell over here. A star would be really pretty. A tag. Ooh, y'all are coming up with all sorts of great ideas. All right, do we need the greenery? Yay or nay to the greenery? Do we like it? Do we not? This just makes me so happy. This turned out exactly how I wanted it to, y'all. Okay. I got bells. I got bells. So let's see. The issue is gluing this on is going to be different. Nay. Get out of here, glue hair. Get out of here. Okay, no greenery. Ah! I'm dropping my bells. Oh. The greenery. Now this is way too giant. This is like, bam, look at me, I'm here. No. That's too many bells. It's not. We love bells around here. Okay, so I would recommend tying this on, but your girl should have done that before. I'm the girl. Should have done that before I glued it. So we're just going to glue this bad boy on and call it a day. So some of y'all like the greenery, some of y'all don't. I'm not going to add it. Okay. We're going to glue this bell right in the middle. And it's going to be large and in charge. Okay, hold it down. I still think even if I did cut it down a little, like I was thinking of just using like the 3 up here, it's still just going to be too big. No, we're not giving away my bells. I can give away my bells. I have a lot of bells. So he just wants to give everything away. He just wants to put everything into Thrifty Thursday. Well, one, we kind of have to, because we got a laser coming soon and we need to make room. So, okay. And then I'm just going to put a twine hanger for right now. You could use a little bow, a little ribbon, if you will. Okay, and we are done. I hope y'all love this as much as I do. Okay, don't go anywhere yet. So, it'll hang just like this on your door. So this is a 16-inch stocking. Oh my gosh, I love this. What do y'all think? So it's gonna hang like this. I love this. Let me get a close up so y'all can see it. This is super cute, y'all. Now I know the barn quilt style isn't for everyone, or the patterns aren't for everyone. So I know, like Miss Linda said, she's gonna decoupage, which I think is a fabulous idea. If all the patterns are too busy for you, just paint everything in solid colors, distress a little bit, and then glue it together. There's a ton of different ways to do this, not just the way that, not just the way that I have it. So this is 25% off. If you comment the word stocking, it's going to be in the message, but I'm also going to put it in the comments for you, the link to this. You can comment, I think that's a great point, babe. is maybe this right here should have been in the same green. That would have kind of, I think, brought all the green together too. I like that suggestion. Oh, there we go, Janice. I love that idea. If I have to put my bells in, Thomas has to put his wood grain in. Okay, so if you want one of these, I'm going to tell you all the different prices, the price points, okay? So this one is a 16-inch one that I did, but I know lots of y'all like to do the smaller project, which is totally fine. So I have a 10-inch one that's, and this is all with the 25% off, okay? So I have a 10-inch one that's $12, a 12-inch version of this that's $13.50, a 14-inch that's $15. This one that I did here is $16.50, or you can get a little bit bigger one that's $18 and it's $18, okay? So all you have to do is comment the number 100 and then tell me the size. So you would put 100, 16-inch, 100, 12-inch. And I know exactly how to invoice you, okay? Now you can start your invoice because I'm gonna have, I have one more item to show y'all and then I have some new stuff tomorrow. Can we get a letter instead of the snowflake? Hold on. So that's how you can claim this. Just commenting the one number 100 and the item that you want, or you can go to the website and start your invoice for the week that way. Okay. Then I have one more item. This is number 200. It's another words, like little word art thing. I didn't glue it together, or Haley didn't glue it together, but I'll show it to y'all. This one says cookies for Santa, and it's going to stand up. Had I glued it, it would have been fine, but we'll just do it like that. This one was the 16-inch, Billy. This one was 16 inches. On which one? Oh, the wood grain? Exactly, Janice. He has to put his wood grain in. Then this one is number 200. It's cookies for Santa. Haley painted this one. I love the color she picked on this one. It is little, it's 9 3/4 inches wide. It's small. So this one is number 200 for $9. Because there are only 4 of the stripe patterns. The stripe ribbon makes it like 5. Oh yeah, there you go. One. That's true. 1, 2, Miss Anita, exactly. That's why we did the stripes. Yep, that's why. So this one is number 200 for $9. You can also wait to claim this over tomorrow in Thrifty Thursday if you want to. But this guy I will have in Thrifty Thursday, but it will not be 25% off tomorrow. So I suggest you get your comments in, or you can send me a message and I can get your invoice started for you, okay? Someone take a screenshot, please. I'm gonna smile. Take a screenshot and then send it to me. All ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay! Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go work on invoices. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Holy smokes, I'm impressed with myself on this one. I did good. It worked out. I was really nervous, but it worked out. Okay, y'all. Have a great rest of your night. I will chit chat with y'all tomorrow morning. I'll be live at 9:45 a.m. Central Standard Time for a really cute angel project. So if you love angels, you're going to come back and check out the live tomorrow, okay? Have a good night. I hope y'all have a great Thursday if I don't see y'all in the morning. And I will, as of now, Thrifty Thursday is happening, okay? Bye, y'all.